okay in. So like, wait, let's take a quick pause. Okay, so that quick pause is over, but change is coming. Okay, no, there's no change coming. Motorola, we will be doing the Earth Unlock. Just feel like I forgot a day, so we're gonna do four sections in today's the Earth Unlock. So on. Hello. Recordings. Anyways, Eddie, so we will be the Earth Unlocked. You know what? I am going to delete that. But first I'm going to continue watching this, then we'll do that. So we're going to do 4 parts of this in today's episode. This is going to be like 40 minutes long. So get ready for that. It'll be a long video.
875 acres of new land where it flowed into the ocean. The Big Island of Hawaii has 4 active volcanoes. Kilauea is the youngest.
Wait. Like right now, the volcano is
Which
growing?
volcano is the largest?
Didn't we already do this? Oh no, we didn't.
Dream is the spark of greatness.
Oh,
But it's nothing
hold on.
without drive.
I didn't mean to put it on 3 times. 3 times.
Coverage that matters most is now yours to stream.
Stream TWC! Stream TWC!
StreamTWC.com to start your
Stream TWC.
The Big Island of Hawaii has 4 active volcanoes. Kilauea is the youngest. But which volcano is the largest? The
Kilauea.
answer? Mauna Loa. Rising 13,000
Did you guys get that?
feet out of the
Leave
Pacific,
a like if you
it
did.
makes up nearly half of the Big Island's landmass. The force of the violent Kilauea eruptions is minute compared to the devastating event that ended most life on Cretaceous Earth. A time when dinosaurs ruled supreme.
Leave a like if you got that answer for the volcano thing.
About 230 million years to about 66 million years ago. The alpha predators would have been, of course, Tyrannosaurus rex. But there were also dinosaurs that were much smaller. They were more herbivores.
Paleontologists like Dr. Anthony Martin dig through layers of time to find proof of these prehistoric beasts.
We know dinosaurs existed because we have their body fossils. We have lots of bones, skin impressions,
But
footprints.
are you sure?
Those we can add up together and kind of...
Are you sure that dinosaurs actually existed? Because those might just be bones of a squirrel or something. Squirrel army or a wolf pack. You never know. I mean, that behind him kind of like a lot looks like a dinosaur, but yeah, dinosaurs existed.
The detective story scenario.
Oh my god.
How did these dinosaurs live?
Oh my whoops. Batola. Continuing on. So, I'm gonna rewind time because you missed some of it. There.
We know dinosaurs existed because we have their body fossils. We have lots of bones, skin impressions, footprints, We also get feathers. All of those we can add up together in kind of a detective story scenario of how did these dinosaurs live, how did they interact with one another.
If fossils show us how dinosaurs lived, when they died, they be traced to a thin layer of sediments found on every continent on Earth. A 66-million-year-old geological fingerprint known as the KPG boundary.
What the heck? Where are all those white things
Dr.
coming
Johnson
from?
Haas has studied the boundary at Trinidad Lake State Park in Colorado.
Right here is the boundary between the Cretaceous period below and the Paleogene period above. The age of mammals, the age of dinosaurs, divided right there.
Below that layer, there is
Whoa,
a rich
they're like
abundance of
completely different
dinosaurs.
colors.
Above it, those are all gone. Discovered in the 1980s by Lewis and Walter Alvarez, the KPG boundary also helps unlock exactly how the dinosaurs died.
Hey, there's the moth.
They discovered upon examining it that it's rich in the element iridium. It's
Dr. Johnson has
very rich in meteorites, in asteroids. The Alvarez team reasoned that this is
the
laid
asteroid.
down around the world
The
at the
ass.
same time, and it's because of an impact, a catastrophic impact.
But there is no proof of a catastrophic impact until 1991, when another
Big poop like a
monumental
dinosaur
discovery
did
was
it?
made. The Chicxulub crater off Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula.
That's where it is.
The asteroid hit the Chicxulub, laying this ash bed down. This is the fallout from the impact, the extinction event, 66 million years ago, that ended the reign of dinosaurs and began what would become the age of mammals.
From the size and depth
Wait,
of the
is
crater,
he
it's
inside
estimated
of the
that Earth
crater?
was struck by an asteroid the size of Mount Everest.
What?
It was traveling probably
As
around
tall as
25
Mount
kilometers per
Everest, or
second,
like the
which is
width?
around 55
Is
to
as tall as
60,000
Mount
miles per
Everest?
hour. So that's really fast.
It's estimated this asteroid released the energy equivalent to millions of nuclear explosions at
Do
once.
do do do.
The asteroid impact sets off a horrific chain of events. The planet shakes.
How would an asteroid impact in one spot kill every dinosaur in the entire world, even on the other side of the Earth? How would that kill them?
Life on Earth to extinction.
Whatever the asteroid hit, that was dead. Anything within probably thousands of kilometers radius that was on the surface was dead.
Wow, it's answering my question.
The Earth once. Could it happen again?
A 10-diameter asteroid hitting the Earth today would end civilization as we know it.
2038, that's when it will end.
Humans altogether.
So like 16
There
years.
are other massive objects out there, so it is possible that
Please don't tell
there
me it
is
actually
in
ends
the
in
asteroid
2038.
belt something that is currently
Tonight's full moon.
restricted by some gravitational
Wait,
attraction
no.
that may
This
send
is
it
old
on a
edition.
trajectory towards the inner solar system.
But NASA scientists...
But enough of me talking.
They've developed a game-changing technology to defend Earth against potential asteroid attacks. They call it the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART. Launched in 2021, DART's mission is to smash into a near-Earth asteroid at 15,000 miles per hour in an attempt to change its orbital trajectory.
We don't want to go the way of the dinosaurs. And we're
Yeah.
looking at being able to affect ones that
15,000 miles per hour?
extinctions on global scales, and we want to make sure that we can protect ourselves from these.
Who is this
threats.
nerd talking? Oh.
Evidence of the Chicxulub
Okay, so we have
asteroid isn't the Yucatan's
the whatever
only buried
penis
secret.
seal.
The jungle hides thousands of seemingly ordinary sinkholes.
Oh my
There are
god.
portals to wonderlands of freshwater pools and subterranean rivers flowing through mysterious caves. The locals call them cenotes. There are thousands of cenotes.
That
in the
water
Yucatan.
looks really cool.
Incredibly, more than 900 fan out in a vast ring around the perimeter of Chicxulub. To unlock how these underground pools form, we must examine the rock they are carved from. Fragile limestone.
In part of the ring structure of the Chicxulub crater, there are damaged rocks that are very susceptible to weathering by rainfall and by groundwaters moving through the rocks.
The limestone.
Also, guys, in today's episode of The Earth Unlocked, we will likely finish episode 2.
Stone is especially vulnerable to rainwater that has absorbed carbon dioxide from the air or the soil. The H2O-CO2 combination forms carbonic acid. Over thousands of years, this relatively weak acid eats through the limestone, making it dissolve and eventually collapse.
Those areas in the Yucatan have developed cenotes.
Over the millennia, crystal clear water strained through layers of limestone fills the cenotes, making them irresistible for some divers.
Water-filled caves and the deep sea are the last places where you can do real exploration.
Robbie Schmittner has discovered and explored more than 300 miles of the Yucatan's sunken caves. In 2016, he is trying to prove that 3 underwater systems on the peninsula, Zacatún, Dos Ojos, and Oxbelha, are really one.
We were exploring in this area to connect the 3 largest or longest
Kind of
underground
names are
rivers,
those.
which are sitting next to each other here in this area, and try to find a link in between them.
Robbie's search begins in the Zacatún system. Even after decades exploring these watery labyrinths, new discoveries still shock him.
There's a moment where you go out of the smaller tunnel.
Imagine swimming there
and you go
without
into
a mask,
this huge
snorkel, or
amazing room.
anything. Imagine swimming there without any of those things.
Robbie has explored caverns more than 200 feet wide and 60 feet high.
Actually, don't
filled with
imagine
nothing but
that.
clear water. But in his quest, Robbie finds that not all cenotes are empty. These cave bear bones have lain in this underwater maze for 15,000 years.
We do believe that the animal bones are from an area or time way back, like last ice age.
And what of the other bones in other cenotes? Not animal, but human. Men, women, children. Some strangely and deliberately mutilated. Were some cenotes once used as burial chambers? Or for something far more sinister, like human sacrifice?
Commercial break 1. Actually, no. This isn't live, so we had to stream TWC.
We're at the mercy of Mother Nature. We have a few storms coming in that we need to be.
I'm trying.
We're gonna get you back. When it doesn't go right, people die. Sometimes a lot of people. I'll risk everything all the time. I've always done things.
Let's see. Continuing on.
66 million years ago, an asteroid the size of a mountain smashes into Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula.
Really?
With
That was only
unimaginable force.
66 million years ago? I thought it was way more than that.
Extinction of the dinosaurs and nearly 75% of all life on Earth, and setting off the conditions to form thousands of sinkholes known as cenotes. In 2016, hoping to unlock a connection between 3 massive underwater cave systems, diver Robbie Schmittner discovers remains of Ice Age animals.
When the groundwater level went down and down, that was probably the only places where animals could find water. So they tried to get to the water, tried to drink, and probably fell in and died at that moment.
But other cenotes have human bones, like the sacred cenote at Chichen Itza. And those bones didn't get there by accident. Dante Garcia is an underwater archaeologist who specializes in studying the submerged caves of the Yucatan.
The ancient Maya, they occupied all these oriental coasts, as we call it, building these cities with temples and altars.
During the 6th century AD, Chichen Itza is a Mayan metropolis of 17,000 people, supplied with fresh water from the cenote.
We know so far that for them it was very important to be around these water sources, but also places of belief, places of worshipping.
The Maya believed that the cenotes were portals into a watery underworld they called Xibalba, or the place of fear. A perfect name, considering what happens at some of the cenote ceremonies.
Most of these human bones are related with human sacrifices, or like with ceremonies, specific ceremonies involving different processes, even fire or even decapitation. There were also animal sacrifices or offerings. It seems more like the human sacrifice was the ultimate offering.
100 miles from the sacred cenote of Chichen Itza, Ravi's quest comes to an end. He finds passageways between two of the caves.
Tonight's full moon.
And goes over, but is unable to link them to the third. At more than 228 miles long, his discovery sets a new record.
Oinky.
The Sakatute system by now is
Okay,
the
Oinky.
longest water-filled cave in the world. I'm working since 20 years on that one.
Caves have an enduring fascination for many. Whether it's the world's longest underwater cave system in Mexico, or the world's biggest cave in Vietnam, Son Dong, Cave of the Mountain River.
So we will most likely finish this episode of the Earth Unlocked in this
Any
episode.
cave can fit inside Sundong comfortably.
The vastness of the cave is
It's been only 12 minutes. I thought it's been longer than that.
650 feet high and nearly 500 feet wide. Some stalagmites rise more than 260 feet from the base of the cave.
All these
So we have 12
stalactites
hours.
you can see are formed by water, by drips of water. And
12 hours.
hundreds of
I
thousands,
mean
if not
13
millions,
hours,
to form these
11 minutes, and 8 seconds.
years old.
But 2.3 million years is young for such a cave. The mammoth caves in the U.S. started forming 10 million years ago. How did Son Dong get so big, so fast? Unlocking the secret of the cave's creation means understanding a form of destruction, the wearing away of limestone by the relentless flow of the Raotong River.
It's not pure limestone, it tends to collapse and block the cave. But Sundong is so big in pure limestone, you get this enormous arched cave passage. And it's important it's that shape, because if it was wider, it would collapse. So it's been made perfect.
Incredibly,
What is that?
giant remained
Such
hidden in the
music.
jungle until a local man accidentally found it in 1990. There's still so much to discover about the underground world of Son Dong.
This place is just enormous. Working with lights here is like trying to light a pitch black night.
In 2015, photojournalist Martin Edstrom assembles a 40-person team to document the wonders of the world's largest cave.
We went to Sondong to make 360-degree images. The plan was to make this sort of interactive story where people could actually feel like they were stepping into the cave.
Photographing Son Dong is a challenge. Its immense proportions seem to swallow light.
You're giving yourself vast emptiness and darkness in there.
There's another problem with taking pictures of Son Dong. The cave isn't always ready for its close-up. Not during monsoon season, when, between October and December, the rains make the Raotong flood the cave.
The river levels in Sundong rise 100 meters. so it's impossible to go in the caves. A lot of vegetation and sometimes trees come into the cave, so it does affect it quite a lot. It's impossible to enter.
100 times as powerful.
When it's drier, find that
Daddy,
Songdong
so
is
just
more
walk
than
out.
just a bigger version of other caves. It's a world of its own, containing not just temples of stone,
About
but
10
its
more
own private
minutes.
jungle.
This is this underground alien world where there's a jungle growing like hundreds of meters below the ground.
Here, below the earth, a whole green and vibrant ecosystem has evolved. A rainforest inside a cave. But what forces can create a green oasis inside a kingdom of stone? With every generation, the Subaru Forester has been a leader in crash safety. Working to undo the impact of a crash.
Oh my god. Commercial break? We don't watch those. Commercial break 2. So if you had to watch a super commercial.
Of human civilization, absolutely blown away
Continuing on.
It's Tracy from the Lakewood Gold Mine. The Lakewood
Come in.
shop to sell your gold, silver, diamonds.
Okay, this is gonna be the last commercial break, I promise. But no, Eddie. Way too far. My tooth smells so good.
Under the jungle in Vietnam, near the border with Laos, arching up hundreds of feet in places and stretching for more than 5 miles. In 2015, photojournalist Martin Edstrom and his team come to the caves to shoot 360-degree photographs.
I had heard reports that it might be converted to a big tourism destination. There was rumors that a big company was going to build a cable car system through the cave. So I realized that by taking these three...
We will most likely finish this episode. Actually, 100%.
As an archival copy and make sure that we preserved it in its original state before it was turned into that sort of huge tourism destination.
Plans for the cable car are squashed. Only 1,000 adventurous souls are permitted here each year, preserving the natural beauty of Sangdong. Beauty that includes not only the world's tallest known stalagmite, but a rainforest more than 600 feet below ground level.
I remember our whole team just standing at the lookout points and taking in this natural cathedral where trees were growing 30 meters tall, and absolutely blown away by the natural beauty and the paradox of standing in a jungle that far below the earth.
How does a rainforest grow at the bottom of a cave? We unlock that secret by looking up.
Anyways, Manson.
To a hole in the roof of the cave, a remnant of Sangdong's growing pains. Sometime in the last 500,000 years, the spreading growth of the cave
lost out it.
the limestone above.
Like the degrees Fahrenheit on Saturday.
The openings let in sunlight and rain, allowing trees, bushes, and other plants to thrive on the cave's floor.
Oh, Transformer! Actually, that was like down now. That was like Monday.
Sangdong's weather doesn't just come from outside. The cave is so big, it has its own ecosystem and microclimate. Sometimes providing the rainforest with its own nourishing cloud cover.
Is Friday happy, you guys, or am I happy to see you?
Into the cave.
Oh, like 30 more minutes left with this idiot.
Cloud. So it forms its own cloud system, and the wind that's going through.
That's an idiot. If you saw that, my sister stabbed me with a water bottle.
You have wind currents coming out. And I remember feeling that on our faces as we descended into the cave, and it was such a peculiar feeling to feel a weather system from a hole in the ground.
Martin's team spent 7
Yeah,
days
so that was
checking
today's
Sangdong.
episode of The Earth Unlocked.
Everyone was living in tents. We were preparing food in the wild, and it's all like we could have been on a mountain, we could have been on a trail, but we were simply moving through Sundom instead.
Like the cave itself, the final images are spectacular.
The team worked 17 hours per day, barely slept. We worked as much as we could to light it up, find the right angles, highlight the key important features to bring this to people, to inspire people and see what a naturally beautiful phenomenon this is, and how this deserves to be a natural wonder. And we definitely see that.
Sundom is becoming a bucket list tourist destination. But those who have really explored it want to keep the cave safe for generations to come.
I mean,
I definitely still dream about Sundom.
Two more minutes.
It's probably one of the most fantastic experiences I've ever had.
Actually, one more minute now.
Although the ground beneath our feet seems solid, there are entrances to vast, mysterious worlds with secrets still to be discovered. And clues to the past.
That should have been the intro to today's episode because
a hybrid planet
it's what lies beneath.
Fiery core that generates an invisible shield, so the dangers of space and harm
1 minute and 11 seconds. Whoa. And yeah, that's all for today's episode.
This time on Highway Through Hell.
No one cares about Highway Through Heck. Like I hate it. So just get off. Recordings. So yeah, that's all for today. See, it's 91. My recording is like it's 91% full. I mean, like most of it is like it's eaten up by ridiculous. Nick and Afraid, Extra Large Uncensored All Stars, 90 Day Fiance, Weather Gone Viral, Wat in the Kitchen, The Earth Unlocked, People Puzzler, you know, just all like that. Anyway, so it's time to delete this because we watched both episodes. So it's time to delete this. Time to delete this. Let's delete.
When you learned that these electors have
So we
met and
delete
sent their
it.
electoral votes to Washington, what did you
That
think?
only cleared up 1%.
Well, I thought of the book, The Game That Can't Shoot Straight, and I just thought, this is a tragic parody.
And yeah. So that's all for today. Yeah, bye guys. Peace.